Oh, wild one, I'm gonna tear you down.
Tear you down.
Ah, wild one, I'll get you yet.
Yeah, yeah,
You bet.
yeah, yeah.
You little doll, all you do is play. You got a new baby every day. But someday it's gonna be me, and only me. Oh, wild one, I'll make you settle down.
Settle down.
Ah, wild one, I'll clip your wings
Yeah, yeah,
and things.
yeah, yeah.
You got the lips that I'm mad about. I got the lips that'll knock you out. Come on, wild one, be wild about me. Oh yeah, baby, funny.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa, whoa.
You little doll, all you do is play. You got a new baby every day, but someday it's gonna be me, and only me. Oh, wild one, I'll make you settle down.
Settle down.
Ah, wild one, I could lift your wings and things. You got the lips that I'm mad about. I got the lips that'll knock you out. Come on, wild one, be wild about me. Oh yeah, baby. Come on, wild one, be wild about me. Be wild, oh yeah. Come on, wild one, be wild about me. Be wild about me. Go! Ah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I want to get closer because I wanted to just say a few words before we get into our next song. Last week, a number of us had the good pleasure of going to see Ringo Starr. And my dear friend and his lovely wife, David and Jean Abelson, were there with their son, Adam. And Margaret and Aaron and others, my wife, Connie. We were, George and Maria, a group of us, were all together. But what I never told anybody was that when David was doing the intro, he said everything I wanted to say tonight. So, all I want to add is this. I've loved music since I was a little kid. There's something about music that 3 minutes, and I know it deals with emotions. And the emotions sometimes are sad, sometimes happy. But for me, whenever I hear a song, I go back to the year of its birth. And I hope I'm alive when I think back to that song. and then I think, why did that song resonate with me? Why? Well, when that song came out that we just heard, I was in grammar school. And it still has resonance for me. It still has meaning. So tonight, the symphony, or the soundtrack of my life, I'm sure is similar to the soundtrack of your life. The things you do when you jog, or when you're walking, or you're doing those things where you want to listen to music. Because music touches us. It could make us happy. And when I was so happy when people said, your stuff makes me feel happy. I like that because sometimes we have such sadness and challenges facing us, so I like the happy side, but I also like the emotional side. Well, anyway, David, I want to just say thank you for allowing me to cut this down by 90%. My dear friend David Avison, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Maestro, let's go for it. never. Come hold me tight, kiss me, my darling, never tonight. Tomorrow will be too late. It's now or never. My love won't wait. When I first saw you, with your smile so tender, my heart was captured, my soul surrendered. I spent a lifetime waiting for the right time. Now that you're near, the time is here at last. It's now or never. Come hold me tight, kiss me, my darling, my tonight. Tomorrow will be too late. It's now or never. My love won't wait. Just like a willow, we will cry an ocean if we lost true love and sweet devotion. Your lips excite me, let your arms invite me. Oh, who knows when we'll meet again this way. It's now or never. Come hold me tight, kiss me, my darling, be by tonight. Tomorrow will be too late. It's now or never. My love won't wait. It's now or never. My love won't wait. It's now or never. My love won't wait. Ah! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Talk amongst yourselves.
She always tells me to hydrate, 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 hydrate. You're supposed to. Anyway, so 2 years later, a movie comes out called Blue Hawaii. And like that last song was done by Elvis Presley. Elvis Presley was such an iconic figure in rock and roll. And he had such an impact on me. Like the Beatles had an impact on many people, like my friend David, and me too. But when I heard Elvis Presley, I realized that music was so different than my mom and dad's. They didn't listen to that. Glenn Miller they liked, and Doris Day, and Count Basie, and Frank Sinatra. But I liked rock and roll. The first record that ever sold 1 million copies, probably Deborah Nader's gonna know this. In 1949, Fats Domino, who passed away this year, sold 1 million copies. They say the birth of rock and roll was 1953, a song called G, or a group called G. And then we had so many people that really influenced what happened the following decade. People like Chuck Berry, like Dion and the Belmonts, many, many, many folks. And then the British invasion happened, and it was very hard for the American guys to get their, and gals, to get their music played on the radio. But anyway, before we jump ahead, we're going to go to 62. The movie Blue Hawaii had this lovely tune, and I hope you'll enjoy it. Maestro? Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like the river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. If I can't help falling in love with you, like the river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. If I can't help falling in love with you, if I can't help falling in love with you. Opa. Thank you. I'm taking this jacket off. Okay. This song was part of that British invasion group called the Searchers. And they covered, and there's certain rules on covering. You can't change the lyrics too much, and you can't change the beat too much. It was originally done in '59 by the Clovers, but in '65, this British group called the Searchers did it with a little different tempo. And Maestro? I took my troubles down to Madame Rue. Do you know that gypsy with the gold cap too? She's got a pad down on 34th and Vine, filling little bottles of love potion number 9. I told her that I was a flopper with chicks. I've been this way since 1956. She looked at my palm and she made a magic sign. She said, what you need is love potion number 9. She bent down and turned around and gave me a wink. She said, I'm gonna mix it up right here in the sink. It smelled like turpentine and looked like Indian ink. I held my nose, I closed my eyes, I took a drink. I didn't know if it was day or night. I started kissing everything inside. But when I kissed the cop down on 34th and Vine, he broke my little bottle of love potion number 9. Yo! I held my nose, I closed my eyes, I took a drink. I didn't know if it was day or night. I started kissing everything inside. But when I kissed the cow down on 34th and Vine, it broke my little bottle of love potion number 9. Take it, Rafi. I held my nose, I closed my eyes, I took a drink. I didn't know if it was day or night. I started kissing everything inside. But when I kissed the cow down on 34th and Vine, he broke my little bottle of love potion number 9. Love potion number 9. Love potion number 9. Love potion number 9. Oh! I love how that ends in the key of D. Thank you, thank you. You know, I got this memorized. I have this book here, but I'm not gonna look. I think the next song, I'm teasing you.
Uh-oh.
So, Hiram, am I correct? We are doing somebody? Yes. Ah, okay. About a year ago, I had the good pleasure of writing this song with Anthony Little, who's somewhere out there. I can't see because of these lights. So, Anthony, thank you. We struggled. He is one talented guy. Let me say, you know what? My wife and I came down here from Connecticut and New York, and we knew no one. And now we're so happy that there are so many wonderful people we met, from neighbors to colleagues to friends. And it's been a wonderful 30 years. And thank you. And I have the good pleasure of knowing so many of you, and I'm so fortunate. Anthony Little, somebody said to me, you need to meet this guy. I said, okay, fine. What the heck? Well, I didn't realize that he won a Grammy for Reba McEntire. He has a big discography. Self-effacing, like all these people. They're just really kind, good people, but talented. One of the things I was telling Margaret about when we were doing the CBS show last week, and I love going out with her, her lovely, long-going show that's terrific. I said, it's nice to recognize that Tampa Bay, with the 2 million plus people, has so many talented people. In all deference to New York and LA and Nashville, we have such wonderful talent, such as this transplant from Nashville, Mr. Anthony Little, who's with his lovely daughter. Anthony, I recognize you for writing and producing and doing so much good. I'm glad I know you. This song we did, we had fun putting it. We spent 2-3 months because, you know something, we're both really fussy about stuff. Like we deal with the word a or the. Can you imagine? And then I lost the vote, 3-2. I had his lovely daughter and me, 2, and 3 other people, Anthony, Jen, and this gentleman, Peter Cleet from Candlebox, 15 years, big success. And we were in the studio, and we were wrestling with if we should, and I tried to prepare. As a former English teacher, I tried to prepare. What I did was I went to the American Heritage New Edition, and I wrote down the definitions of the 2 words in question. But he checkmated me and said, no, even though they both mean the same, the way he knows not every verse, not every line, not every word, but every syllable out of my mouth to tone the timbre. And he said, no, that's not the right one. So I lost 3-2, but it was fun. Somebody Loves You. I had so much fun making this because it's a little bit of classic rock and a little R&B. I hope you like it. Maestro?
Somebody loves you. Somebody
Somebody loves you, someone somewhere, waiting to tell you how much he cares. Somebody loves you, somebody just like me. Darling, believe somebody wants you every night. Dreams that he's holding you, dancing in the moonlight. Somebody wants you, just turn around and you'll see.
Darling, you'll see.
Minutes into hours, hours into days, mornings into night time, it slowly takes away. If you could only see the secrets of my soul, baby, maybe, then you'll know that somebody so close is trying to say he really needs you in every way. Somebody loves you, just turn around and you'll see.
Darling, you'll see.
Minutes into hours, hours into days, mornings into nighttime, it slowly takes away. If you could only see the secrets of my soul, baby, maybe, then you'll know that
Somebody loves.
somebody so close is trying to say that he needs you every minute, every way. Somebody loves you, just turn around and you'll see, darling, you'll see. Somebody loves you. Haven't you noticed it's me? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Dean Martin did this first. He made a big hit out of it. And then Bobby Rydell did it. Bobby Rydell from Philadelphia, he's still alive, what a nice guy. I'm sure Deborah has had him on shows many, many years. Then we covered it, meaning we got the mechanical rights and we said, let's try it. And this is our interpretation of a song called Sway. Maestro? When calypso rhythms start to sway, dance with me, make me sway, like a lazy ocean hugs the shore. Hold me close, swim in one, like a flower bending in the breeze. Bend with me, sway with ease. Ah, when you dance, you have a way with me. Stay with me, sway with me. Other dancers may be on the floor. If our minds will see only you have that magic technique. When we sway, I grow weak. I can hear the sounds of violins long before it begins. I make mistakes, only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now. Whoa, whoa.
Dance with me.
Yeah, yeah.
Make me sway.
La 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 la. You have a way with me. Stay with me. Sway with me.
Like a flower bending in the breeze.
Whoa, whoa.
Bend with me.
Yeah, yeah.
Sway with me.
la la la. When you dance, you have a way with me. Stay with me, I sway with me. Other dancers may be on the floor, but my eyes will see only you. Only you have that magic technique. When we sway, I grow weak. I can hear the sounds of violence long before it begins. Make me feel as only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now, and make me feel as only you know how. Come on and sway me now. Yo! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I know you're going to know this next song because it's one of those songs that when you hear it, you know it's special. It originally was done just by Nick and Cole, and then his daughter, Natalie, came in, and they were able to have it where both voices were obvious, and we're going to do it for you. Unforgettable. Unforgettable, that's what you are.
Unforgettable, though near or far.
Like a song of love that sings to me, how the thought of you does things to me never before. Has someone been more
unforgettable in every way,
and forevermore?
and forevermore.
That's how you stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too.
Someone been more unforgettable in every way,
every way,
and forevermore,
and forevermore.
That's how you stay.
That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too. Jen Morrison, wow. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up the pace a little here, and We had fun rehearsing. You know, sometimes the backstory is kind of interesting because you get a sense of the broad picture. Like, did we come here every week and practice? No, because it's too hard to come in the hall because there's always things going on. So we had the good fortune of the kindness at Sam Ash. The wonderful Randy Ramori, the general manager, let us go in there on Mondays, all 15 of us, and practice each and every Monday. So then we'd come out, we would be able to please you instead of just taking a shot. So anyway, I thank the folks at Sam Ash. I know there's one or two folks here. Thank you very much for allowing us to do that. Because they said, sure, Nick, you can use this, but you know what? Here's the thing. We're going to have a show, and then they're going to have to take everything down. And I said, no, let's not do that. So anyway, that's just a little something I wanted to mention. I also want to thank Mark Thorne, who I can't see because the lights are so bright. Mark Thorne I met because of this lovely lady, and we've become friends, and we were talking about the connection. Like I said, Connie and my son Jason, we came down here not knowing one person. And it was a gamble because we said, well, what the heck, we're gonna leave the Northeast. And we met so many people over the years, like John and Maria and George and Maria. And their daughter became our daughter-in-law, and they came down from Brooklyn. And so we're so happy to be part of here and know so many wonderful people. And thank you for so much making our lives better, and from coming tonight, and all of Jason's friends, and over here on the left, thank you for that. But the surprise for the night, many surprises, is I have two brothers. One lives nearby and one lives far, and I don't see him. When we grew up together and we listened to rock and roll together, we had 45s. I still have his initials on the 45s at the house. And I wasn't expecting him. They play tricks on me all the time. My family, they tease me, they play tricks on me. And they did tonight. It was such a pleasant surprise to see my brother come all the way down from North Carolina. Charlotte, my brother Chuck. And even though I'm in a charitable mood, you're not getting back those 45s. So anyway, Mark Thorne, I met. Mark Thorne, can you put your hand up? Where are you? Where are you? Where's Mark Thorne? Mark Thorne, 2,000 shows on CBS. I meet him. I adore him. We become wonderful friends. I meet his wife Kelly, a school teacher, his mother-in-law Patsy, and she celebrated her 39th birthday and asked me to sing at it, and I did. And it was terrific. It was a wonderful time, and I'm Ed, and so it's just so delightful to be able to say that and genuinely mean it and feel it. Margaret, thank you. Margaret and Aaron, I want to say this. You know, when you get older, like, you know, in the looking glass and the sand goes through, and you can see as it goes through a little clearer about our journey. And I will tell you that more than ever, I'm so glad I can say thank you to so many people. I'm grateful. I'm so grateful for these two people because not just me, they have helped the awareness in this beautiful community of all the things that are happening. They do it selflessly. They do so many things that people don't know. Just like the backstory on how many hours the people put in, how many hours these people put in to make this a great community, and how they disseminate that information, and how they go to so many events. They must be taking the Red Bull thing, whatever that thing is that gives you all that energy, Margaret. God, let's have a nice hand for these two dear friends. I love them to death. Mark Thorne, your family is terrific. And he's filming, so I don't want to say too much, because anyway, so I'm grateful. I'm grateful to know them. I'm grateful to know so many of you, and I know I'm going to forget some of you, but sorry. I'll do it later. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'd rather say those words than go home and sing 5 more songs. John and Betsy, I love you guys. I sang One and Forever Love. I'm going to brag a little. That was their wedding song. That's our song. That was their wedding song. I was going to do the song Can't Help Falling in Love, but I didn't do it because they asked me to do that. Olivia Romano. Where's Olivia? Is she here? Olivia Romano. Was she terrific or what? She's good. I asked her for her autograph upstairs along with Tanya and Jen because I know I'm going to be able to sell it someday, and that with my 401k, I'll be okay. So thank you for doing that. We did a gig together this past year, and she's singing a Presley song, and I said, how do you know? How do you know Presley? You're only 19, sorry, I have to tell. 19, how do you know Elvis Presley? I know Elvis Presley. I know a lot about Elvis Presley. I'm so glad because he was such an iconic figure, like I said. Anyway, thank you for allowing me to chat a little and say some other things that are on my mind. I have a few more things to say after, and one big surprise. My brother surprised me big time tonight. Anyway, I love you. Okay, Mr. Baby, when I met you, there was peace unknown. I set out to get you with a fine-tooth comb. I was soft inside. There was something going on. You do something to me that I can't explain. Hold me closer and I feel no pain. Every beat in my heart, we got something going on. Tender love is blind, it requires a dedication. All this love we feel is no conversation. We've got it together, making love with each other, Islands in the stream, that is what you are. No one in between, how can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world, and we rely on each other, from one lover to another,
I can't be without you if the love was gone. Everything is nothing if you got no one. If we did walk in the night, slowly losing sight of the real thing.
but that won't happen to us, and we got no doubt. Too deep in love, and we got no way
out, and the message is clear. This could be the year for the real thing. No more will you cry, baby, I won't hurt you never. We started and as one, in love forever we can ride together,
making love with each other, hiding in the street. That is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world, and we rely on each other, from one lover to another,
oh, come sail away with me.
Hiding in the street, that is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world, and we rely on each other, from one lover to another, Hiding in the street, that is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world, and we rely on each other, from one lover to another, from one lover to another. 10 more.
Thank you.
So I went to the ear, nose, and throat doctor because the doctor said, you know, you got to go after 50 years. You got to go get that thing checked. So I did. And he said, everything's beautiful, but stay hydrated. So ever since he put that in my head, I keep drinking. And my wife, Connie, she tells me all the time, drink, drink, drink. I said, I'm getting so tired of this. But they're right, you have to drink. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm regretting not having my water right now.
We did a song last year called Wrap You Up for Christmas. And I want to be honest, more than ever, it's more popular in the UK than here. We're more popular than in the US. So this gal, Eileen Monty, she's a famous actress over there. She contacted us and said, I want to do this song. And we said, oh, that's wonderful, because, you know, that heightens the awareness. And she just did a great job. I think Jen did better, but anyway, she's terrific. And we just found out somebody else wants to cover it. We're going to do it for you. This is such a fun song. And anyway, Wrap You Up for Christmas. We got a silver medal on it, and I was pleased about that. But anyway, tell me what you think of it. Ready? Maestro? Coats and hat and mittens,
Paper boxes and bows.
I want to wrap you up for Christmas.
I'll cover you from head to toe
With X's and O's. Let's make that moon glow. Kiss me under the mistletoe.
Let's roll some
Chestnuts tonight, 'cause we sure got a fire burning nice and slow. Turn up the romance while we slow dance.
a gift of
Holiday cheer when you're holding me near. I waited all year just to wrap you up for Christmas.
Dance with me in a daydream.
Oh, sway with me in the snow.
And when the night lights up like the stars in snow.
Oh, lucky me, I got a girl like you. Slide a little closer, baby, I ain't through. Let's make that moon glow. Kiss me under the mistletoe.
Let's roll some
Chestnuts tonight, 'cause we sure got a fire burning nice and slow. Turn up the romance while we slow dance.
a gift of
Holiday cheer when you're holding me near. I waited all year just to wrap you up for Christmas. Go. With X's and O's. Let's make that moon glow. Kiss me under the mistletoe.
Let's roll some
Chestnuts tonight, 'cause we sure got a fire burning nice and slow. Turn up the romance while we slow dance.
a gift of
Holiday cheer when you're holding me near. I waited all year just to wrap you up.
I'll wrap you up.
Wrap you up.
Let me wrap you up.
Wrap you up for
Christmas.
Christmas. Ah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. This is pandering. Couldn't you see like Macy's or Target using that on their commercial? Sorry. Oh, anyway. This song we did this year, and it's another Christmas song. You know what? Christmas songs are just so much fun to do. And I was so happy that some of you came into the studio because you can see what an arduous task. You know, years ago, it was different. You go and you play the guitar and think it's in. No, if you have Anthony Little, you know, or Dave Pezzo, wherever the heck he is, here's how they talk to you. You know, Aaron, that was pretty good. Really good, really good. Now, let's just do it one more time. Let's just do it one more time. That's even better, Aaron. That's really good. And I was starting to feel like, wow, what the heck? Until I read this book, The Poetry of Pop, and how Christina Aguilera went in and did a song. And she said, it's good, it's good. Everybody says good. She did it 100 times. They comped it finally 100 times. So when he just does all of that, I just take it like, you know, piñata. Do it again, do it again, do it again. So anyway, Anthony, it's my way of finally getting back at you for all of that, but I love you for it. I love you for it. Anyway, this song we released just a month or so ago, and I like it. I hope you like it. It just says something fun about it, you know, happy. Maestro? I love the winter nights, sitting by a fire so warm and bright. The tinsel on the trees and the pretty lights. When Christmas comes around, ooh, outside it's getting cold. We can snuggle up like Eskimos, sneak a little kiss beneath the mistletoe. When Christmas comes around, everybody knows, every boy and girl, all around the world, love's in the air, it's everywhere. So excited I can't wait, 'cause I know that Santa's on his way, bringing lots of goodies in a big red sleigh. When Christmas comes around, Christmas comes around.
Church bells are ringing, ringing, jingle bells are jingling, jingling, everybody's singing.
That's when Christmas comes around. Stars are twinkling in the sky, Frosty the snowman's dropping by. Someone told me reindeer know how to fly. When Christmas comes around, Christmas gotta be done.
Everybody knows,
Every boy and girl, all around the world, the best time of year is when Christmas is here. So excited I can't wait, 'cause I know that Santa's on his way, bringing lots of goodies in a big red sleigh. When Christmas comes around, 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 when Christmas comes around. Ah. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Okay, now it would be a misrepresentation. Is that it? I think that's the right word I want to come up with. If I didn't do something that was such an important part of my musical life. I played up at the Northeast in New York and Connecticut and New Jersey, and I played Greek because my parents and grandparents were so ethnic, and that's all I heard as growing up when they didn't listen to Glenn Miller. So I'd like to do some Greek for you if you don't mind. Okay, go. I have the good fortune of having a bouzouki player tonight who has been playing for 26 years all over the South. And he's a very talented guy. His name is Emmanuel Ganatos. His family's here. And I also have a lady from New York City who moved down here. See how everybody's moving down here? Yeah. Net 400,000 a year for the next 5 years. This lovely young lady is from Athens. She was in the #1 Greek band in New York City. Her name is Kostandina. I also have that Congo drum that you were wondering about, what the heck's happening. My dear friend Vito, who I only know 43 years, is going to be playing it. And I also want to introduce, and I'm going to introduce all the band later because they're such talented people. And on the left here, on the bass now, not the guitar, is my dear friend Ralph, who I've known since we were 12 years old. I was taking guitar lessons, and Mr. Carl said, "There's a guy you should meet." And Mr. Carl told him the same thing, and then we became friends. And that's how it happened. Yeah. And that was, I don't mind telling you that was over 10 years ago. Anyway, I'm going to play my Fender Stratocaster. I know a lot of you know about guitars. I have not played this guitar in 20 years, Harry. I would like to tell you, the reason why I brought it out is because this is a special night for me. And I want to tell you, even though I retired this guitar 20 years ago, and Sam Ash wanted to buy it from me, you cannot have it. This guitar is going to be handed down. Where's my son? Yes. If you know about guitars, a '64 Fender Stratocaster, I bought this guitar from the money on my paper route. And you know what? I didn't even have enough money for the case. So I only bought the guitar. Ralph was on the train with me. I waited 6 more months, and then I bought the case for $50. Back then, $50 was about 78 million today. I mean, for me, $50. Oh, wow. So I kept playing, and then we would play. We would get $10 each, $40, and we felt so good. And I was able to get, you know, other things like a mic. So anyway, I'm going to play this Fender Stratocaster like I played in 1970 when I went to Manhattan, and they interviewed me to play. They had 5 guys. I wanted this job so badly. 3.5 months up at the Catskills, I was going to get $200 a night, room and board with the Jewish drummer who was the best Greek drummer in New York City, Richie, who's my friend still. He's a reporter up in Boston, and he plays in a Jewish group up there. And that summer, there's this young lady who says to me, "I want you to meet my cousin." I said, "Okay, fine." My mother said, "You're going to meet somebody." I said, "No, Ma, no. I'm going to come back after 3.5 months. I'm going to start teaching, and that's it." She said, "We'll see." Mothers they have this thing. Boy, listen to your mom. So I'm up at the Catskill Mountains. I'm having a blast playing with the best musicians from Athens and New York City. I was in heaven. Oh, my God. 6 nights a week playing, 6 hours. I didn't care. Because we had a little ouzo after. But anyway, I met this gal from the Bronx. She was 16. My wife, Connie. I met her, fell in love with her 46 years ago. And so, you know something, that guitar is really special. I got to stop. Anyway. Even though in Bridgeport, I'll never forget when I told you to watch it, and the car hit it, and then you stop. That's why it scratched the case. God. Guys know about stuff like that. Anyway. Manoli, thank you all for waiting, because I'm trying to get a pick. I was going to sit, but I'm going to stand. Grazie Manoli Paracugnari. Δελφίνι, το κόσμο γύρισα. Είπα να σε ξεχάσω, μα σ' αποθυμίσα, σ' αποθυμίσα. Δελφίνι, δελφινάκι, πάμε πιο γρήγορα, πάμε πιο γρήγορα. Να δω τα γυριστά της, τα ματοτσίνορα, τα ματοτσίνορα. Γυρνούσα, ερχόσουν πίσω μου, λάβω ματιά στο στήθος, το πελαγίσο μου, πελαγίσο μου. Δελφίνι, δελφινάκι, πάμε πιο γρήγορα, πάμε πιο γρήγορα. Να δω τα γυριστά της, τα ματοτσίνορα, τα ματοτσίνορα. Δελφινάκι, πάμε πιο γρήγορα, πάμε πιο γρήγορα. Να δω τα γυριστά της, τα ματοτσίνορα, τα ματοτσίνορα. Κωνσταντίνας τώρα.
Πάμε παλαμάκια, put your hands together.
Στη τσέπη χαρτζηλίκι κι από
Θεσσαλονίκη είσαι μια στον κόσμο, δεν είναι άλλη. Θεσσαλονίκη μου γλυκιά που να έχει τέτοια ομορφιά και τα δικά σου κάνει. Σαν τραβάς σαν το μαγνήτη, Θεσσαλονίκη μάνα μου, γλυκιά Θεσσαλονίκη. Θεσσαλονίκη είσαι μια στον κόσμο, δεν είναι άλλη. Θεσσαλονίκη μου γλυκιά που να έχει τέτοια ομορφιά και τα δικά σου κάνει. Πάμε αλλιώς! Παίρνω φόρα, φόρα κάτι φόρα κι ο Θεός ο ίδιος δεν με σταματά. Έλειψες μια ώρα και έχει πιάσει τώρα έκλειψη ήλιου και μια σκοτεινιά. Όταν παίρνω φόρα, φόρα κάτι φόρα κι ο Θεός ο ίδιος δεν με σταματά. Ζήλια μου, με σένα η καρδιά μου είναι ζωντανή. Μίλα μου, μα φύγε όταν έρθει εκείνος να με βρει. Ζήλια μου, σαν την αγάπη είσαι τόσο δυνατή. Μίλα μου, μα φύγε όταν έρθει εκείνος να με βρει. Ψέματα σου λέω και κρυφά σου κλαίω απ' αγάπη, ζήλια και εγωισμό. Κι όταν είμαι φτέχτρα κι άλλο τόσο ψεύτρα, πάλι από τη ζήλια δεν σε συγχωρώ. Ψέματα σου λέω και κρυφά σου κλαίω απ' αγάπη, ζήλια και εγωισμό. Ζήλια μου, με σένα η καρδιά μου είναι ζωντανή. Μίλα μου, μα φύγε όταν έρθει εκείνος να με βρει. Ζήλια μου, σαν την αγάπη είσαι τόσο δυνατή. Μίλα μου, μα φύγε όταν έρθει εκείνος να με βρει. Γι' αυτό κάσε καλά, κοίτα λίγο χαμηλά, η ζωή κατρακύλα, μη λες πολλά. Τα λόγια είναι φθηνά, δεν είναι αληθινά, η ζωή κατρακύλα, κάσε καλά. Ποτέ δεν θα ξεχάσω αυτή τη θάλασσα, για να σε βρω. Καλεύαμε στα κύματα κι εσύ κι εγώ, μα είχαμε οδηγό τον ουρανό. Γι' αυτό κάσε καλά, κοίτα λίγο χαμηλά, η ζωή κατρακυλά, μη λες πολλά. Τα λόγια είναι φθηνά, δεν είναι αληθινά, σ' αγαπώ μη λες πολλά, κάσε καλά. Ποτέ δεν θα ξεχάσω αυτή τη θάλασσα, αυτή που χάλασα για να σε βρω. Παλεύαμε στα κύματα και εσύ κι εγώ, μα είχαμε οδηγό τον Nick Dukas. Και έλεγες η αγάπη μας θα ζήσει, έλεγες μέχρι εκεί να σταματήσει, έλεγες δεν θα σ' αρνηθώ ποτέ μου, έλεγες τι δεν έλεγες χρυσέ μου, και έλεγες η αγάπη μας θα ζήσει, έλεγες μέχρι εκεί να σταματήσει, έλεγες δεν θα σ' αρνηθώ ποτέ μου, έλεγες τι δεν έλεγες χρυσέ μου, και έλεγες
Κωνσταντίνα Σκαλικιώτη.
Thank you.
Emmanuel Ganatos. Ralph Lance, Vito Santoro.
Thank you.
Kostandina.
I wanted to say a special thank you to Nick Dukas for having me here tonight, and thank you everybody for coming. It was such a beautiful show you put together.
Thank you very much for your wonderful, beautiful. Thank you. I had to do some Greek. That's a tough instrument, that bouzouki, to play. And Manuel, what an exemplary job. Thank you so much. And Kostandina, beautiful. And the backup, really. So that's the music for so many years that I played, and it just brings back nice memories. So thank you for allowing us to do that. We have a few more songs that we'd like to do, and then I have to say, wow, the night went by quick. The next song is a song that we did a couple years ago. Mr. Moon, Take It Away. Yeah! And I hope you like it. So anyway, do I have everybody? Maestro? When the clock strikes 5, I'm out of here.
Gotta paint my nails and fix my hair.
Gotta shine these dancing shoes, 'cause they're gonna glide tonight.
He's gonna pick me up at 7:15.
Something about that girl, I'm in heaven.
Something about that boy, I'm flying so high.
Mr. Man on the moon, won't you play us a tune? Set the mood, dance the night away. Tell the stars in the sky to make some room for us tonight. Mr. Moon, take it away. Let's zip on down to Venus,
Just to let the music lead us.
we'll tip the rings of Saturn as we sway on by. We'll be chasing dreams down the Milky Way.
Sipping on champagne while Sinatra plays in your arms, I know.
In your eyes I gazed, it's a magical night. Mr. Man on the moon, won't you play one more tune? Set the moon, dance the night away. Tell the stars in the sky, this is our special night. Mr. Moon, take it away. Gonna twist and shake and spin you round.
I'm falling to you.
Baby, dance with me across the
I'm
clouds.
for you tonight.
Together we're like a symphony. Boom, ba da 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 da. Mr. Man on the moon, won't you play us one more tune? Set the moon, dance the night away. Tell the stars in the sky it's the moon, special night. Mr. Moon, take it away. Mr. Moon, won't you take it?
Mr. Moon, won't you take it?
Mr. Moon, take it away. Oh, Mr. Moon, Mr. Moon. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. About that same time, we did another song called One and Forever Love. And this really was a song that hit me as soon as we started working on it. And I realized it was what I wanted to tell my wife, Connie. And it's such a lovely tune for me. And I sing it to her tonight. And I have some wonderful friends who said to me, this song is for you. And I said, you know, I really like it. I let them hear, my friend John and Maria. So, One and Forever Love. Connie, where are you? Nice Greek dancing, by the way. She's a great dancer, but I'm lousy, I'm terrible. She's great, she's great. My brother's good. Anyway, One and Forever Love. I sing it to all of you. Harry Rush, I'm so happy to see you. When we were doing the Greek, Harry spent 20 years, how long were you in Athens? A long time. Yeah, did you notice how they used to throw the plates and everything? And I thought of you, I was gonna say something, but I figured I better wait until later. Anyway, let's go back to One and Forever Love, if I may. Hiram, Maestro, Pame, as they say in Greek.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Every man in his life is looking to find the right one to take for his bride. He will hope and he'll pray that there'll come a day when real love has finally arrived. I have traveled this world in search of a girl who'll make all my dreams become true. I found my one and forever love, and it's you.
One and forever.
My one forever love. My one forever love. One and forever love. I could try to explain, but it's all in vain. There's some things that God only knows. Like an answer to prayer, suddenly you were there, and I knew from that moment on. I have traveled this world in search of a girl who'd make all my dreams become true. I found my one and forever love, and it's you. My one forever love. My one forever love. One and forever love. There'll come a day when we'll look back and say this was all meant to be. I promise this, darling, with every kiss, I am yours eternally. I have traveled this world in search of a girl who'd make all my dreams become true. I found my one and forever love. I found my one and forever love. I found my one and forever love. And it's you.
One and forever.
My one forever love. One and forever love. One and forever love. My one forever love. one and forever love. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Every time I do this song, I think about the fun we had in the studio doing this, because we had about 8 people in the background singing. So we know what I'm going to do. I'm going to step out here, and I don't care about the monitor. If I'm a little, Anthony, close your ears when I do some of the notes, so you don't, the pitch thing will drive him nuts. Dion, who's still performing, did this song, David, and I love this song with all my heart. But I'm going to ask all of you to hop in on it and follow Tanya and lovely Jen. But would you allow me to do one thing before I do that? Can I just tell you about these people behind me, please? I would like to, thank you. I would like to tell you, Ben Winkler on the keyboard is just a wonderful, wonderful human being and a very talented guy. And I turn to him. I first want to tell you then about the gentleman on the bass, Mr. Hiram Hazley. I can't impress upon you how talented he is. He wrote all the charts. He did everything. I went home and my wife Connie said, "Boy, did you pick the right guy." I said, I know. He's so talented. Mr. Hiram Hazley, you are unbelievable. On the drums from Hartford, Connecticut, Mr. Ken Loomer. He is such a talented guy. He plays all over the South. Horn section, unbelievable. Pittsburgh is where this gentleman, David, came from. He was in the military 27 years, like my niece who spent 20 years, and she's here from Iraq and Kuwait. And Jason Burris, where are you? You served who? Thank you, all of you. Thank you very much. Let's have a nice hand. She can beat me up. She was a drill sergeant. Oh, boy, when she comes over the house, I always be careful what I say. Anyway, David, really talented. Wonderful to have Dave and Mike and Derek. These guys are so talented. I'm just delighted to have them and to work with them. They've been on my songs. We played together. We have a blast. And now I want to tell you about these 2 ladies. Absolutely, these are 2 very special people. I've been singing since a little kid. Their voices are mellifluous, from the Greek, meli, honey. That's how their voices flow. Beautiful. Let me start off with Jen Morrison. I'm so honored to know her. She is such a talented, self-effacing, kind, loving human being. Mom and Dad and Grandma are out in the audience. I want to tell you something. What a beautiful job you did, because this young lady helps make Tampa Bay a better community and the whole darn world, actually. She's terrific. Thank you. On my left, Tanya Lewis. How many songs we did together, both of these people. I can't go wrong with voices like theirs. My God, Tanya Lewis, you are so special. She is on maybe 10 of my songs. I'm honored to know her. Her voice is beautiful, and they represent why this community has so many stellar performers. They could be anywhere and they would be stellar, but I'm honored to know them. Tanya Lewis, Jen Morrison. On the guitar, right here, on purpose I left him. Do you know what it's like to know somebody since you're 12? How many people, honestly, since they were 12, still have a friend? I don't mean to put you on the spot, but there's something special. You know that if you were in trouble and 3 o'clock in the morning you called, there's a halfway decent chance they're gonna come. No, I'm only kidding. Teasing. I'm teasing. You know that with somebody like Ralph Plants, he's so talented. There's 7,000 plus guitar chords. He knows them all. It's crazy to hang around one because he does all these weird chords. But I love him with all my heart. We've done 2,000 plus gigs together. Then we stopped counting. That's a lot. And you know what? We still have time in front of us to do maybe another 2,000 more. We're going to try. Mr. Ralph Plants, my best friend. I love you. I love you. Did I get everybody? I did. Okay. In the audience, there's singers. I know, because you're my friends. So we're going to do Love Came to Me. Here we go. Tell me if you like this, David. I'm going to have you hop in. Just let it out. Don't even worry. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I live in dreams, strange as it seems. When I open my eyes, I realize love came to me. Only this time for real. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I tell you now, love makes me feel good, just like I dreamed it would, and I'm glad that I found you. 'Cause our love is a gas, I know it'll last, and
Love came to me.
it's so good.
Love came to me.
And knock on wood,
Love came to me.
I'm in a world.
Love came to
I just love that girl. Sing it. Hey!
Shout to you, do you, do, 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 do,
Yeah.
Shout to you, do you, do, do, do,
Oh, yeah.
Shout to you, do you, do, 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 do,
Oh, yeah.
Shout to you, do you, do.
I tell you now, love makes me feel good, just like I dreamed it would, and I'm glad that I found you. 'Cause our love is a gas, I know it'll last, and
Shout to you, do
I feel so good,
Shout to you, do you,
and knock on wood,
shout to you, do you,
I'm in the world.
shout to you,
I just love that girl. Hey now.
shout to you, do you, do, do, do,
Oh yeah.
Shout to you, do you,
Oh yeah. La 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 la. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's been a delight. I'm so happy that this evening unfolded so beautifully, and I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you, and we would be happy to do one more song if you'd like to hear it. Okay, then let's do it. Where it began, I can't begin to know it, but then again it's going strong. Was in the spring, and spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you come along? Touching and reaching out, touching me, touching you.
We want to hear you singing with us. Here we go.
Sweet Caroline, good times never be so good. I feel inclined to believe that never would, but then I look at the night and it don't seem so lonely. Leave it enough with just we two. When I heard hurting words off my shoulder, how can I hurt when I'm holding you? Touching warm, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, ba, ba, ba. Good times never seem so good. So good, so good, so good. I've been inclined to believe I never would, oh no. Sweet Caroline, ba ba ba. Good times never seem so good, so good. So good, so good. I've been inclined to believe I never would. Sweet Caroline. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This has been a delightful evening. I'm so honored. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Come on. You're the best. Come on over to the house after. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Honest. Thank you so much. Really. Honest. Aaron and Margaret, my wife is telling me to tell you something, and I don't know what, but I know one thing. I'm very, very happy that you are my dear friends. Thank you for making this so special. People, may we please have a big round of applause for my dear friends, Aaron and Margaret.
Thank you, Nick, but I want you to know, even though we're all your friends, you're not that good. You got to do another song before we're going to leave.
Yeah. All right, one more. All right, one more. All right, one more. In the key of C. Mike, do you mind? Boy, the Ruth Eckerd Hall people are great. I want to tell you something. These people at Ruth Eckerd have been so phenomenal. You don't know they've been here since 1 o'clock. Let's have a nice hand for them. Lighting and sound and men, Sean and Mike and so many people. Okay, one last song, my word of honor. Okay, we're going to do... Ooh, wow. Each time we have a quarrel, it almost breaks my heart, 'cause I am so afraid that we would have to part. Each night I ask the stars up above, why must I be a teenager in love? One day I feel so happy, next day I feel so sad. I guess I'll learn to take the good with the bad. Each night I ask the stars up above, why must I be a teenager? could write a tune for nobody but you. I'll be a lonely one if you should say we're through. Well, if you want to make me cry, that won't be so hard to do. If you should say goodbye, I'll still go on loving you. Each night I ask the stars up above, why must I be a teenager in love? I could write a tune for nobody but you. I'll be a lonely one if you should say we're through. Well, if you want to make me cry, that won't be so hard to do. If you should say goodbye, I'll still go on loving you. Each night I ask the stars up above,
Why must I be a teenager in love?
why must I be a teenager in love? Why must I be a teenager in love? In love, in love, in love. Ah, thank you, everybody. Thank you. 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 Thank you all. Thank you so much.